I'm here. 9 minutes late. Properly late. How goes things and stuff? Today I'm playing Remnant II. I'm not 100% sure, but I suspect I'll be able to beat it today. Because most of the worlds aren't very, large. And I have yet to come across any, doorways in the world I'm in. So, unless it's an incredibly large world, I suspect it's not going to be very long. But, I don't know that for sure. So we're just going to have to wait and see, but I'm not feeling super good today. So if I beat the game really early, then I'll probably play Monument Valley. If I beat the game kinda early, I might not. If that makes sense. I decided to eat pizza today, and my lactose intolerance is not happy with me, and I feel terrible. Anyway. Hey, Patat, how you doing? Good job on the first redeem, well done. Hey, Dragon, you gave yourself and the cat proper fright by putting some melting ice packs in the sink and forgetting that you'd done that by the time they'd melted enough to fall in. Huh? On the sink, not in the sink. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I can see that happening. Speaking of proper frights, 2 days ago or something, I don't know why, I have a little stack of books next to my bookshelf, just because my bookshelf isn't big enough to have all the books on it. And out of nowhere, they've been sitting there perfectly, stationary with no issues whatsoever. Just randomly, at some point, I was just, doing something, and then behind me, where my bookshelf is, I just heard, a noise, and I was, so startled by it, because there's obviously not supposed to be any noise at all, and I imagine it's similar with the ice packs. Why was that noise happen? And it's because my books fell over, but they weren't even, stacked that high, and there was no, earthquake or anything, as far as I could tell, but they'd be I didn't stack them precariously, just out of nowhere my books fell over, and it really startled me. But I don't know why it happened. So yeah, great times. Anyway, I'm gonna pop into the game and just start playing, because, I got things and stuff to do. There we go. Close that window, close that window. I forgot I had Mudtooth's hat on. Okay. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the class that I'm playing, but I'll keep with it because we've almost, leveled it up enough to be done with it. I think. Yeah, it's almost there. Ooh, everything's red. Oh yeah, right. Everybody was talking about how the sky looks so ominous, and I'm like, this just looks like a regular sky living on the ocean. Dunno. But the, we were in, alternate Earth or whatever. In Clawbone's Earth. At one point, if I go root Earth, yeah, I don't know how big the world is. It didn't seem like it was gonna be that big, but I played it for a good, hour or something, just looking around doing stuff last time, I think. And most of the worlds tend to be 2.5 hours, 3 hours large. And this one hasn't had any, maybe I wasn't here for an hour. I might have been. It hasn't had any, world portals yet visible, so we'll see how much there actually is.
Right, let's do this.
to do. Lots of secrets. I also don't know if there's like adventure mode for this world. I don't think there is. There certainly wasn't the last time I looked. But I also hadn't discovered the world, but I was able to do like Yeisha's world and stuff. Adventure mode, I mean. Zanya's Malice. Sharp, jagged metal pierces through the bark to form what looks like a serrated horn upon a terrifying visage. The chipped metal band scrapes against your skin, a constant and painful reminder of its presence. The corruption does not flee, neither does it succumb to any amount of fear nor torment. I ponder whether it experiences the sensation of pain at all, or conversely pleasures from it. Dealing weak spot damage increases weak spot damage by 5%, stacks 4 times. Very cool. Hey Ezra, how you doing? I'm doing alright. Sick. Tired, but otherwise alright. It's so spooky. What's the flashlight button? L for light. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, great. What are you? What are you? Like a little creature. I wonder if that creature is full of malice as well. Or if it's just like a squirrel. Are you full of malice? You don't look full of malice. Thank you for showing me where this tome was. Very kind of you. I don't know what I would put my level ups into. I'm worried that, like, because I put so much points into, like, the summoning tree, that when I swap off of it, it'll just be wasted experience. I could use that, like, orb of cleansing or whatever that Wallace sells, I think, to get rid of, my traits and put them somewhere more useful, but I don't know how that'll work with the mod that gives me more traits maximum. Ow! It's gonna give me a chance to, like, fight. Oh, the sandstorm went upwards for some reason. Oh, Great Mantis. Alright, well, it's fine. I haven't even summoned my things yet, either. Okay, I'm just, like, not doing great here. I'm just gonna go over here for a sec. Oh, I forgot what this one does. Okay. Damn. I don't remember Mantis being, like... Well, I guess I've only fought like 3 or 4 of them, so never mind. I don't remember them being that, like rude. Like, having so many, like, aggressive abilities, but... I guess they are an enemy, the same as any other enemy. Now, how do you reckon shooting a concentrated beam of sand caused an explosion? I guess friction. Hello? Oh, hello. You're one of the... like, the Grim Reaper guys or whatever. I remember fighting these when I was doing the, that one area, you know? With the, all the root nexuses I had to fight through. Oh, look, handling. Nice. I got a new trait. What does handling do? Where is handling? My eyes... Oh, there they are. Weapon speed, spread, and recoil. Okay. Easy. Yes, Miss Lily, how you doing? I have a suspicion that that noise that's happening right now isn't supposed to keep happening. I don't know what the noise is, but it sounds a lot like an ability charging up. You know? It doesn't sound like it's supposed to keep on going. It's like that music thing. You know, the one that's where it like kind of builds up by like repeating like tones as it's like going, you know? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know how to explain it. Haymaker's ring. But like it's like the tone that like halfway through the scale it like starts playing the lower end of the scale and combining it so it sounds like it's constantly rising over and over again, like indefinitely, and it makes it really uncomfortable. It's like that. But it sounds like a charging ability that was supposed to stop. I wish it would stop. Stop! Stop! Let me out of here. If I leave the area, it'll stop. Or if I have, like, another creature, like, prompt an ability or something. Okay, let me touch the checkpoint. Let me touch the checkpoint. Maybe that'll stop it. It didn't. It could just be the ambiance of the area. I can't really tell. You doing good? Glad to hear it. Oh, the sound's gone. Oh, thank goodness. Let's go back. See if the sound is still there. It's an awful sound, whatever it is. Yeah, see, that's better. Now that horrible sound is gone. I think it's because I killed the boss that I was fighting. I killed them, like, mid-attack. While they were, like, charging up an attack. Oh, hey. More treasure. A lot of items. I thought this was the end of the game, but there's a lot of items, and you wouldn't be able to use these items if it was the end of the game. Ankh of Power. Grants 15% increase to all damage. Consuming a relic increases the bonus to 25. That just sounds amazing. There's no downside to this. A holy symbol miraculously unsullied by the root. The gods of this earth may not have been so different from the ones you know. In the absence of a tangible creator, intelligent beings often conceive of their own. These gods are likewise entities that house the segments. Is this concurrence deliberate, or the culmination of the significance placed upon them? The Haymaker Ring. It looks and feels like a dried and rotted shell, shed from something much larger, and hopefully not nearby. It should be noted that, while advanced weaponry is effective against the corruption, it is equally susceptible to infallible brute force. Increase melee damage by 0.2 for every 1 point of armor encumbrance. That seems great, actually. Holy crap. If I was playing a melee build, which I haven't had a chance to do yet, despite basically being done with the game, as far as I know. I haven't had a chance to do the melee build at all. Is this meant to be Ward 13? Because this looks a lot like the area where Bo was hanging out. I think. And this looks like Clementine's room and like Ford's room. Maybe? Dunno. I guess if there's a big boat right outside here, then I'll have a better idea. Huh. Oh, hey. I think they're slick climbing on the ceiling like that. Like I won't be able to tell. But they ain't. It's really atmospheric. I like this place. I mean, in like a grim, not fun to be in location. Just realized I didn't have my summons up again. I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering to summon my things. There's so many, like, secret areas with the loot in this place. Once again, it feels like this... I thought this was going to be, like, the end of the game, because it really felt very final, but... they keep giving me more and more loot to play with, so I guess unless you decide to restart the game on, like, a harder difficulty... it'd be kind of weird to be getting all these things unless it's not the end. Oh, it's doing that noise again. Long has it endured to keep its glow, but it is slowly fading, and will soon dim to nothing. Yet persist it does, as all things must. It is not dying, but living. Many sentients endeavor to outwit death, but it is the outcome that validates the endeavor. Without death, would their lives not be irrelevant? Gain base melee damage as lifesteal. Okay, so I guess that is just an ambient noise that happens. But it's really, like, incessant. Insistent? Incessant. It's really aggressive and annoying. Which I guess is the point. Damn, look at that skybox. It's like Yggdrasil, but like evil. I guess there's no leaves. The root are trees, but they don't have leaves. I guess leaves would make it seem too, like, pleasant. But just awful, gnarled wood has sort of an ominous vibe to it. Why am I allowed to drop off this? There's nothing to drop onto, so I'll definitely die from that. It's just weird that, like, the map doesn't, like, stop me going that way. Can I slide? No. Missed a trick there. Allowing me to slide all the way down will be fun. It's nice the crystals still exist here. After everything. Oh, hey. It's a gateway. It is ominous, isn't it? It's also a boss fight, I think, by the looks. Oh. It had its legs up in the air. Cancer, huh? Regenerator's a very fitting modifier. Nah, I'm going to check that sandstorm out. I think that it seeks the sandstorm. Ooh, ouch. I don't trust the giant tentacle. I feel like it can't be good for my survivability. There's also several of them, and they move when it does things. Why are you moving weird like that? Why are you moving weird like that? I don't like it. That's creepy. Have you tried not being creepy? Damn, no hit, huh? Pfft, that's embarrassing. What are you all about? Nothing. Necrocyte Strand. Gross. Once a small and benign growth, it has evolved into a plump abscess with enough veins and organs to fully sustain itself. The corruption emulates that which is familiar to the realm's inhabitants. Through the process of assimilation, in an instant, it gains the biological advantages that took a species in its entire existence to acquire. Yeah. Checkpoint. Corrupted harbor. Yeah, maybe it is. Well, no, because the harbor would have been, like, right next to it, I guess. I suppose I go check and see what this item turns into. Now that I've got it in one. It was really easy. Oh, I didn't count, though. I was gonna say, I think there's an achievement for killing a boss without getting hit. Oh no, I did get hit one time, I think. Yeah, I did, and one of the spikes popped out of the ground. Oh, sad.
You again.
Yeah. Got some?
What you got?
I don't know. It's goop. It's a goopy thingy. Defrag. Infects weapon with malware for 30 seconds, causing shots to apply fragmented. When a fragmented enemy dies, they create a glitch. Picking up a glitch increases all damage for 15 seconds. Destroying a glitch causes it to destabilize, creating a 5-meter virus pool, which deals damage per second and applies the fragmented debuff to the enemies inside in the last 15 seconds. Interesting. I don't have a weapon that I could put that on, really. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to.
Okay, that's all you get.
Very strange.
Bye now.
What's the implication of that? I guess the system. It's all like a system. The root and the whatever. Are you any different? Is it never gonna like fall off the tree and like rot? I was hoping it would like fall off the tree and rot. That's the whole reason I was like waiting for it to do anything, but I guess it's stuck at like celestial thane fruit, which is fine, but I was hoping it would like, you know, evil fruit that you can equip to do evil damage or some such, you know, stuff like that. No luck. I didn't get very much experience from that fight. I would have thought it would give me significantly more. Corrupted Harbor. Get back out there. Get on out there. We're gonna fight. I mean, I turned off my air conditioner before I started the stream, and it is warm. Without that thing blowing on me. Oh, they're not enemies. They're really big versions of the creature in Yesha. I got distracted by the by what looks like a hole in the wall behind a bunch of vines. But it isn't, after all. My secrets. No luck. But this area is very, like... Oh yeah, one of those things. I've seen one of those before. I would expect there to be, like, a secret hidden behind some of these vines, just because they're so... Like, not, like, one note, but they're, like, they're similar enough that you'd, like, ignore them, you know? Oh god. There's the big thing coming over Dale. I guess it's not an enemy. Oh, there's two of them. Rude. I'm shooting you. It's not very threatening, is it? I guess it does spawn a bunch of enemies. It really looks scary, but it doesn't seem like it's that dangerous. Can I get into that boat to do anything? Doesn't look like it. Well, no. That's a shame, isn't it? No secrets yet in this area. There was so many, like, secrets in, like, the very beginning of that first area. I figured there'd be at least something in this one. It is weird seeing that digital effect, but I guess it's called, like, defragmentation or fragmentation or something like that. So, I suppose it makes sense that it looks like that. Oh, hello. You're like the plant thing from Yesha, but root. Oop, nope, you're just like the boss I just killed. Never mind. A lot easier to kill. Not that that one was particularly hard to kill either, of course. Oh, hey now, what's back there? Secrets? Secrets, nice. You love to see it. A decayed heart. Versus my resonating one, I guess. On use, causes the next 3 instances of enemy damage taken to trigger 40 health regen. Ah, interesting. Gross. Our heart is dead as this world, yet not wholly dead. It is, perhaps, a hint of what the inhabitants of this place created in the root, for it desires and rewards annihilation. My desire for elucidation caused history to repeat. There was a moment in which the people of the core could have prevented their corruption from spreading, when they foresaw what might occur and could have ended it. They chose to preserve their corruption for the same reason I preserved their world. Study, I assume. Or research. lot of you guys around the place. I'm trying to like figure out that guy's patterns and if he's actually a threat to me specifically. Apparently not. Taking a ton of damage. I wasn't doing that damage to it. I'm guessing it's the dog. So the damage coming in happens so sparsely that it doesn't seem to be my like flyers. I think they do like a couple hundred damage versus the dog I think does like thousands. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just a crit. That wasn't very nice.
That's it. For now.
Secrets? No. Pfft. What's even the point? It's even on the map. How embarrassing. Can't believe I thought it might be secret. Cool.
Here they come.
What does that do? Is that just like death? Takes a long time to go away. I'm guessing it's death. Oh, the checkpoint. Nice. And also, can I get up here? No. I didn't want to go up there anyway. Going up there is for nerds. You know, and I'm not a nerd. I'm way too cool for that. Yes, who wants to do fun things for fun? Okay, there was, yeah, that item there. How am I going to get there? I guess there must be a way up over here somehow. Up and around. I mean, it's probably the root doing some shenanigans. It seemed to like just sort of randomly shaking the planet to make things fall apart. You know, whatever. They're quirky like that. You spawn a boss fight on me? Alright. Because it's a survival more than it's a boss fight. Still rude that it spawned it on top of me like that when I walked in the area. I wonder what these are supposed to be. Because they're like, no, they're not people. They're like animals. They like hide in holes and stuff, right? Like there was like the root that looked kind of like people in the last game. Like that would make sense. But these ones like... they feel much more creature-y. Really hard to hit through that staircase. Not a mantis. Ow. Ah, alright, calm down, bud. Jeez. Ow, hey, stop it. Okay, I got it off. What was that? It just like flashbanged me. That must have been like that death attack or whatever it is. Can one of my minions... Oh, I don't have any minions. Dog, distract. Ugh. There's a second one. I didn't realize. Okay, that's why it was so weird. I was like, I'm pretty sure I did more damage to that thing.
That's it. Time for now.
That one's way faster. Chaka. Getting new traits and stuff too. Again, like I thought it was the end of the game, but it is. They're just giving me stuff. If it was the end of the game, you wouldn't expect me to keep on playing after the fact, I would imagine. So why am I getting all these new traits? Mod duration too. That's a pretty good one that I wish I had a long time ago. Okay, there's a way that way and a way this way. This way has a tome. That'll be a tome. Oh, and a chest full of loot? God, can't go wrong. But there is a shortcut somewhere that led back to where the checkpoint was. So it must be coming up here. Ooh, the game's really framey here for some reason. This entire area has been kind of, like, bad on the performance. Like, it's not unbearable by any means, it's just a bit chunky here and there. And do I want to go jump down there and see if there's anything to loot? Doesn't look like it. The place for nerds. Can I get up there? Oh my god, I can get to the place where nerds like to hang out. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, nice. Probability cord. Red-hot metal lies beneath the twined bark wrapped around it, ironically protecting your finger from touching the searing band directly. Probabilities are many, but they can be altered, manipulated, made to work in one's favor. Increases crit damage. That's really good. Why are there so many good items right at the very end? Is this also a shortcut? Looks like it might be. Or it might be like a secret. Oh, yeah. Flyweight sting. The fragile look of this ring belies its strength and resilience. The tendrils coil around your finger tight enough for you that you wonder how and if you'll ever remove it. The corruption spread quicker than I anticipated. 8,000 worlds consumed faster than I could terminate them. Increases melee damage while armor encumbrance is below 50. Damage bonuses increases with lower encumbrance. Okay. So if you don't wear any armor, you can just be like really strong. Cool. I'm not looking for an armorless run, but nifty regardless. I never even tried to do that half health run either. But I guess I thought it was going to be like melee related too. And I haven't done a melee build yet. I don't know why I always shoot that thing out. Like right when it's like at the end of the fight. Why there's so many things? Kinetic Cycle Stone. Ooh, I like that gem. Woven vines have augmented the crystal's growth, suffusing this rusted ring with a newfound fiendish power. The corruption does not require rest. It endeavors to operate at maximum efficiency at all times. In this way, it is like me, a disagreeable comparison, but a revealing one nonetheless. Mod and skill cast speed by 20%. Yeah, I get it. It's ominous and creepy. Can you, like, chill with the awful, like, wind? I don't really need to sit down. I guess I could use more ammo. But... I mean, I guess I could also reset the soundtrack to get rid of the howling wind. By teleporting back home and then coming right back. Because I genuinely hate that noise. I don't know what it is about it, but it's really, really bugging me. I guess I could just turn down the music. But I quite like the music when the, like, battle starts. It's just, like, relentless is all. Just a never-ending sort of eerie noise. This looks like another boss fight area. Yep. Yep. It's a little cute thing. No, man. That I'm pretty sure that was also you. Like, nice sword. Venom. Ow! Wow. Okay, that comes out quick. All right. Not entirely certain how I'm supposed to fight this guy. Maybe summon my summons before I get into the combat this time. That'd be a smart one. That's a pretty ever-present issue that I seem to have, is never summoning my allies when the fights begin. Healing effectiveness wouldn't be bad. I bet that stacks pretty well with whatever the thing is. You know, the thing. Lifesteal. I bet that stacks with lifesteal. Oh, you got a delay on that attack, huh? There's a 3 attack. It's like a stick, a swing, and then like a slash. What are you doing? Oh, ow, what the hell? Did he just like get knocked down, or is that like part of his attack? I can't tell. I feel like I might have like staggered him there, but I couldn't tell. Okay, I wasn't sure about that third one. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to recover some stamina. Can you calm him down for a second? Have some tentacles. Ah, what the hell's that? That's very cool, whatever it is, but can you chill? I'm out of ammo. That's probably not good, huh? I can't shoot my sandstorm. It requires ammo. I didn't realize the sandstorm took ammo to fire. That's incredibly strange. Minions, kill! Good job, minions. I know you can do it.
I'm glad that's over.
I always believed in you guys. I've never once doubted you in your effectiveness in combat. See? Freaking no secrets. There's not much going on in this area, so... It's fine. It's fine, there's no secrets. I don't want those anyway. If raised platforms are for nerds, secrets are for chumps. The still pulsing heart of a truly ghastly creature, holding it for too long stirs a touch of madness within you. The corruption is ever evolving. As it consumes, it advances itself. Logic dictates that the strongest and most developed among them are either the eldest or simply the most efficient. I like the goopy, like, sort of crystal-y effects of things. Very nifty. The gateway. Yeah, so like there's no like diverging paths anywhere. It's very linear, this area. Which is fine. Just noticeably different. Oh, damn. Cool. It's the corrupted Erd tree. I wonder what this new thing I get is. I'm gonna check it out before I go to the gigantic tree. I wonder if this could be like a tane tree that got like corrupted or something, or if the root just is the root, you know? Hello. I got another new thing for you.
This better be good.
Yeah, I pressed X to interact just then.
All right then.
This. Skewer 2.0. Why? Why 2.0? Fires a wretched spear, which embeds itself on contact. Spears deal 200 damage on hit, rapidly dividing inside the target until bursting. Dealing 350 damage to all targets within 3 meters. Spears embedded in the environment remain in place for 10 seconds. Oh.
Fine by me.
Alright.
Just don't waste my time again. Or else.
Or else what? You'll hit me over the head with your wrench? Yeah, I bet.
Greetings.
The Lost Tribe is real.
Did its tongue just speak of the lost tribe of Yesha? Dwyer must have mistakenly stumbled into a pan nursery. That is the stuff of fairy tales. All pan children know as much. The Paxel is mistaken.
I brought proof, apparently.
Present this proof.
Oh,
to
the
Dwyer
Trinity,
for
yeah.
Inspection and verification. No falsehood escapes my sight.
I was wondering what this thing was for.
Mesmerizing. It is clearly pan in origin, and yet it is distinct from the creations of my Yesha. Perhaps there is truth in the Paxeltek's words after all. Dwell has a theory, but needs to see more to know for certain. This is one piece of a larger whole. It will likely take the Paxeltek several adventures to find all three parts. If it manages to find another, return to Dwell at once. That aside, there are many questions in need of answer. Let us speak of this in depth once it has gathered all the knowledge that it can. If there are secrets to be learned about my dear Yesha, Dwell must have them all.
Dang. I have time. Want to hear about the Lost Tribe?
Dwell thought the Paxeltek would never ask. Now, begin. Say everything. Do not hold back.
I met a lone pan exploring... Oh, actually, I guess I should probably mention the rocks. Their kingdom's filled with rock monsters. I met a lone pan there.
That is incredible. Dwell can scarcely believe what he is hearing. But the Paxeltek has proven itself trustworthy, and so Dwell will choose to trust. But the Paxeltek stone reveals much. I can tell that the fate of the Lost Pan tribe was not a happy and prosperous one.
No, the stone creatures killed them all.
That is a tragedy upon tragedy. To be lost and separated from your kin and culture, only to die off without anyone knowing your fate. Yesha. She possesses such beauty, yet no shortage of cruelty. Did it cross paths with anyone else in the Lost Kingdom?
A rock spirit named Lydusa. She was some else.
I have not heard of this Lydusa before. However, Dwell is quite familiar with the various nature spirits who inhabit Yesha. She is likely one of them. In my experience, they can be, let us say, temperamental.
I also met a soldier, private driver. He didn't make it.
You, Paxeltek, can have such long lives, but are such fragile creatures. Dwell is sorry for its loss. As for that Pan Explorer, what was he called, I'm wondering? What was his true name?
It was... I called him Walt.
Curious. That sounds like a commoner's name. But it is almost unheard of that a commoner should be entrusted with such a task. He must have proven himself most worthy to Genis to have earned that trust. Dwell doubts if his hands will ever wash clean of the blood. But such is the way of Yesha. One does what one must to survive.
There's always another way.
That is true. To think that the Lost Tribe truly existed, along with the living stones. A revelatory piece of knowledge, to be sure. Dwell is glad to know. Tell me, Paxeltek, who is to blame for what came to pass with the Lost Tribe?
The tribe's greed ruined everything.
A fair assessment. Though Dwell has perspective enough to see that it was a muddled, complicated situation.
It wasn't.
A plague. It cannot understand how it ravaged and mutilated our kind. What would the Paxeltek not do to stop the ravages of the root creatures, for example? That is how it was for my Pan. Dwell can understand being desperate to attain the kind of power to stop that from ever happening again. It is not right, but it is what it is. Paxeltek.
It is what it is.
It has provided much illumination on this day.
Yeah, sorry.
Dwell is grateful. Most grateful that it took the time to tell him of all this. Dwell has much to consider indeed. In any case, on and on life goes, as does Dwell's business. Did it need anything else?
Yes, I didn't actually intend to speak to you at all about that.
Of course.
I wanted to see if you had any new weapons that I could transform into other weapons. It does not look like it. Although this is a different this window's like bigger than I remember. The cube gun and the deceit. I was hoping that one of these weapons, I assume these are weapons too, one of these things would also be like a corruptible weapon. But I guess not. Very sad.
Farewell.
Mm-hmm. The Blackened Citadel. How does the root survive at this point without anything to nurture it? If it is wood.
Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Wait!
The pistol?
It won't work!
Anomaly. Step aside.
You did it. We're here. This is our one chance. If we stop the root here, it's done. For good.
Corruption eradicated.
I can break the shield, but it'll take everything I've got. I'll be powerless. All right. Once we do this, there's no turning back. Either you win, or
Say it.
it's the end of everything.
Anomaly. Your chance of success is greater than 0. I was attempting to reassure you.
Yeah. Thanks. Very comforting.
Come on, let's do this. Okay, are you ready?
The weird, like, cutscene into whatever transition is weird. I had some questions.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Oh, yeah, these are okay. These are all questions I've asked before. I imagine this is the labyrinth, not this root earth, but I'll still ask anyway, just in case. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Most of this.
Why do I get the option to ask you questions?
It's connected. Try asking the keeper about it.
I'm ready.
No turning back after this. You sure?
I guess. Character looks so silly. How hard do you reckon the final boss is gonna be? I'm gonna guess it'll take me 3 tries.
I got this.
I don't own that pistol.
You must hurry.
Hey, traveler! Kick some ass for me.
Language. Yeah, second thought, I don't wanna. No, I'm just kidding. That's a funny joke for you. Ooh. This is definitely the inside of a tree. I can see the skybox. Annihilation. I thought the final boss would be Clawbone, if I'm honest. That's why I named the title of the stream this. Okay. Maybe this isn't the final boss. Or maybe Clawbone's just the concept of Annihilation. I'm taking a lot of damage from something. I just noticed that a lot of my abilities kind of hinge on my ability to shoot at the ground. Ow, damn. Where's your weak spots? Oh, it's just your head, okay. Just your very large head. I was looking for, like, smaller weak spots for some reason. You're very easy to read. This cannot be the final boss. This is way... Ow, too easy. Alright, well, I got hit by that. Oh, alright. Okay. Ow, damn, alright. Ow, alright, calm down. What the hell? Okay, sure. Can I get like any amount of like opportunity to predict what's gonna happen here? Okay, I'll just get my butt kicked. Alright. All my minions are dead. Okay, it makes like a shing before it attacks. Okay, alright, okay, alright, calm down. Okay, claw, annihilation. My mistake. You're not Clawbone, okay, apparently. Okay, so it's not like hard, I guess. It's just it's got some mechanics. Okay. I don't think that dog is very helpful in that fight either. Hey, sorry about that. I'll you know, just sort of, you know, I know you said like if I lose here, it'll be the end of everything, but like it's fine. Ow, that was a way too early a dodge. My gun can't even hit you half the time. Oh, I just rolled right into it. I might need to just switch weapons to the weapon I've used the entire game, off and on, because I can't hit it at the range it likes to fly away. And the sandstorm isn't that useful. Ouch. Oh, that's not good. Okay, minions, can you stop getting in my way? They have like audio cues, so they shouldn't be that hard to dodge in the next phase. They have audio cues in this one too, but this one I'm just like not very good at. but they don't do enough damage to matter. Okay, the next phase, like the audio cues are there. I just need to figure out what they mean. Okay. All right. Okay. Can I like get a like? Can I? Hold on. Can I have a second? Okay, I heard that one. I'd like to get closer, but I also have a hair directly in my nose or on my nose. Which is really distracting. Okay, I did try to jump to the side there, but I didn't. Okay. Oh! What the hell? Okay, alright. I see what's happening here. Oh, you piece. Oh no, I'm gonna have to remember that attacks you're in the middle of. Okay, sure. It's very cool, but also screw you, man. Come back here. I can't hit you from over there. Oh no, I don't know. I'm not going to remember that. I'm out of ammo. Do I need that? Where's the any more ammo around? Yes. Well, yes, but it's on the edge of the map. Oh, damn it. I heard it coming, but I didn't get into it. Oh, damn it. Okay. I knew I wouldn't remember. Okay. What is happening? A lot, turns out. Okay, fine. Can you give me a second to acclimate, please? Oh! Okay, as soon as it swaps, I gotta dodge. Oh my god, that almost killed me. Okay, I dodged. It's very cool, but incredibly disorienting. Which honestly, I think is probably the case. It's meant to be that way. Oh, thank you. Are you dead too? Yeah. Sweet.
Now you tell me.
I had hoped it would not come to this.
Come to what? Hey. Hey! There's gotta be a way. What are we doing here if there isn't a goddamn way?
Only two outcomes for me. The corruption consumes us all. Or
Keep! What's going on? Why isn't it staying dead?
the corruption is inviolable. Containment is no longer a viable option. The only outcome left is annihilation. To eradicate the corruption, the system is to restore.
Okay. What the hell does that mean?
It means wiping everything. Starting over.
Starting over? I thought we were trying to stop that from happening.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
This is unexpected. I am reluctant to execute.
No. Keep. There's another way. Traveler! On me!
Clementine!
Okay, I do have that gun. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing, Clementine? Those minions. Get this off my screen. What? Alright, well. It didn't seem like a good end. But, okay, I guess. Jeez, I guess. I didn't know this song had lyrics. Well, dang. I have this terrible feeling that the true ending of the game might be locked behind the hardest difficulty. Because that didn't feel like the true ending. I always have a hard time speaking over lyrics in songs. It was good. It was a good game. I'm surprised that that's how it ended. I don't know why it ended like that, but oh well. Anyway, hey Opatot, you're not new, but hell regardless. And also, thank you for the 25 stream streak. It's very kind. But yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna watch till the end of the credits, obviously, but I do think it's probably gonna have the the true ending locked behind like the permadeath mode or whatever. Maybe. Yeah, genuinely good. Very good game. I liked the first one, I liked the second one. It was great. I don't like... I can't think of any, like... I wasn't expecting... It was very abrupt. I can't like, think of any thoughts to speak on. I liked the traits system. I wish it was kind of the same as the last one, but it was kind of cool. Like, the different traits that you can get, rather not necessarily the actual system of acquiring them. They were similar to the last game, but there were some different ones, obviously. I meant archetypes, not traits, as well. I like the archetype system. Because the other game had, like, classes that you could start as, but it was very open in that you could just sort of... Everybody could use anything, and it worked out fine. I'd wished I'd gotten a better chance to play all the classes, but the game was kind of, like, hard to keep on playing the same fights over and over again. Like, very much, like, I was happy to... How dare you? Whipping out the lyrics again. What was I saying? I don't even remember. The weapons were cool. Wish there was more. I had a hard time that they like. There was definitely more. I just couldn't find them. Because you're meant to like play the adventure modes to like get dungeons you hadn't come across. But like right near the end of like last stream or the stream before, I kept getting like the same ones over and over again, and it was like just kind of annoying me when I knew there was like a lot I hadn't seen, because I know there must be like other weapons that I didn't have yet because I had so few weapons. And so I just kind of like got fed up with trying to re-roll the weapons over and over again. I like the game a lot. Like, I really enjoyed it, but I also just don't want to play the exact same dungeon over and over again with spongier enemies, if that makes sense. Because you can up the difficulty, but it just makes the enemies take more hits to kill, and that's fine, but also, whatever. There's probably like some really proper broken builds that make the enemies a lot easier to deal with, but At one point I had to like stop playing on Nightmare just because it got too difficult. And that's probably because my builds were either wrong or the class that I was playing was like difficult for me. Like Summoner was really hard for me to play. I didn't really like playing it at all. And that's the game that's the class I beat the game with. I really didn't enjoy Summoner. I was hoping to like level it up so I could switch to a class I enjoyed, but I just didn't. I got to the final boss right before it hit max level. like genuinely. Like right before I hit the max level. It had like 1,000 experience left or something. So I probably ended up leveling up because that boss fight probably leveled me out. My flashlight's still on. Okay, I take it back. There you go. Apparently maybe there is a true ending that's actually pretty nice. Maybe there's just you have to not skip the credits. You know? Commission the route. 78 hours took me to beat that. On veteran. But yeah, good game. Liked it a lot. I might just pop in there again just to see if what the final item I got was. Yeah, aside from like the lack of me being able to possibly get the weapons I wanted, I don't really have any real complaints about the game. I enjoyed basically everything about it. It was cool. This is the very end of the game, clearly. I think I got the Scholar, which is experience, right? That's really annoying. The experience boost is at the end of the game. That sucks. Very cruel. I guess it puts you in right at the end, so you can like go fight the final boss again. Maybe the other way is to like try again. And I still think the true ending might be behind the hardest difficulty, because you're allowed to restart the campaign again. Alpha and Omega. Takes the forgotten memory.
Bye.
Yeah, see, look how close I am to leveling up. That's so annoying. I'm literally like 200 experience away. Oh yeah, I've got the golden pocket watch, or the broken compass. That's one of the classes that I didn't unlock. A rusty old compass that no longer works. Once in a while it twitches, but nothing more. I had one of them as a kid. It never done nothing but point me towards trouble, and I miss that thing. Ooh. Orb. A precious manifestation incubates this growth. The root around it clings desperately, as if straining to remember its first connection. The first memory of something or someone besides itself. The core's children begot the corruption. Is it strange to feel sentimental? Perhaps the corruption was infantile once, benign, a fragile new creation reaching out for its creator.
Yay, you're back.
Thank you. Yes.
All right, let's see what you've got.
Yeah, very strange that that's how it ended. I very much was like a... like, it definitely needed to be a different ending. Until it, worked out fine. Ooh, it's got little tendrils. Why are they purple? Like that. But wood like this. The weapon harnesses the root's very essence, its deceptive beauty, its pitiless decimation, to serve as the absolute apex of deadwood lethality. Immortal cessation, the corruption promises both, but the two cannot exist in tandem. Every end requires a beginning, and every beginning requires an end. Charge shot fires a burst of 5 energy bolts, hits... Oh, I hate charge shot weapons. Reduce subsequent charge time, and increase damage by 10%. Brands a target for 32 seconds. Branded enemies that die leave a brand on their location. Reloading or swapping detonates brand. Okay. Slain enemies return 5... ammo. Okay, cool. Interesting. Yeah, it's good. It was a good game. The ending was weird, but not bad. It was very confusing because she's running away saying there's another way, and then what it looks like, I guess, in like I said, if you skip the credits, you probably don't see the ending it's supposed to have. But the unskipped credits were pretty decent, because I imagine if you didn't skip the credits, you just see Clementine running away and then like stopping and getting everybody turns to light and all the worlds disappear, right? Which is exactly what we were trying to avoid happening. And then Clementine's like, oh no, there's another way, and then it's exactly what happens. But I guess what happened was more, I assume, restarting more than restarting to try again, more than like getting rid of the corruption. I don't know. It leaves up a little bit to interpretation, surely. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop playing this one, and I'll swap to Monument Valley, which I finally have the time to play. It did take about as long as I expected.